It's time for some hoops at Little Caesars Arena, home of the Pistons. And we're going to bring it to you live on 2K Sports. Well, the holidays always bring us some incredible NBA action. That's certainly what we have in store for us today. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And, of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. This is a team in great mid-season form right now. A lot of things going right.
Well, this team is a lot of fun to watch. Everything seems to be going their way. But listen, they're making their own breaks now. They're taking advantage of situations and opportunities, and they're doing everything right on both ends of the floor.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Speedy out there with Lee. Then it's the Machine. Then it's Mr. Perfect. And it's Gonzalez in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
Oh, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Oh, here's Diallo. And the pass to Cunningham. Back to Diallo. Clock at 6. Goes up at the stripe. Nash with the block. Here's the Machine. That shot off. And it's Detroit the other way. We're about 1 minute into the first. Diallo kicks to Jackson. Here we are, Clark, at the midway point of the season. Lots of guys banged up. Is it hard to decide for a player when to play through an injury and when to sit?
Yeah, you know, so many factors to consider there, Kevin. I mean, is the injury going to get worse by you trying to play? Is it a matter of pain tolerance and you won't do any additional damage? So that's the delicate dance you're trying to figure out when you're considering playing while not being 100%. The biggest one to me is obviously, is it a long-term impact if you continue to play?
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pass to Olynyk. And here's Diallo. Olynyk trying to break loose. Nash with the block. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Stewart. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. Trailing by 5. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Poke loose. And here we go. Fast break. Gonzalez has got it. And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Cunningham looking it over. Pass to Diallo. And it's blocked. And they get it back. Clock is at 3. Second chance shot. Now Nash passes it to the Machine. Here's Speedy. Launches it. It's good from long range. Speedy's got 5.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Here's Cunningham. Stewart trying to get open. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Here's Lee outside. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here. It looked to me to be a bit sluggish.
Now here's Diallo. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Inside, here's Olynyk, and he banks in the layup.
And really, the improvement as a finisher is noticeable for Kelly Olynyk.
Speedy the pass to Gonzalez. Nash with it. Beyond the arc. Drills it from outside.
Yeah, second chance points a huge issue right now. They're getting steamrolled inside.
Well, guys, nobody's boxing out. I mean, I could go out there and get an offensive rebound. They're just watching. If you're the coaching staff, that's unacceptable.
Now here's Diallo. There's Jackson with the 3. And Gonzalez pulls it down. The pass to Speedy. Back to Gonzalez. He kicks to Nash. Sinks the triple. 6 points for him.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been 3? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
Cunningham's shot is off.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Hands it from downtown. And it's 8 points for Speedy.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Cunningham with it. Looking to end the run. Stewart trying to get open. Off with the layup.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Got a piece of it. And here's Cunningham. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
That one misses.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots. Different look here for Detroit. Grant comes in for Kelly Olynyk. Saban Lee's subbed in for Cunningham. The visitors on defense. Grant, right side. And here's the fast break. No good from Lee.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Now here's Diallo. He's still scoreless so far in this one. and they recover it. There's the double team with Grant. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And, guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Tipped away. The machine passes to Speedy. Lee outside. Rebounded by the Pistons.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
Now here's Lee. Four on the shot clock. Here's Grant. Rejected by Gonzalez. Pass to Speedy from deep. Here's the machine. Goes back up. Basket good.
And he gets one to fall, and now one out of his first four.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
Yeah, lots of sloppy play in that one. Several key miscues. They just couldn't overcome the mistakes.
Well, you know, you got to take care of the basketball. Hopefully, they learn from that game and are better going forward.
Nash with the block. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Gonzalez. And the basket for the fourth time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
Already finding his spots and capitalizing, playing really efficient basketball.
Lee outside. Pass to Diallo. Out to Lee. Just 5 to shoot. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
For your Pistons, Saban Lee.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
He misses the free throw. Miles checked in for Detroit. Bay comes in for Diallo. Good on the second free throw. And back in the day, Greg, Allen Iverson got criticized for devaluing practice. Now we've got healthy players sitting out of games. Has load management gone too far, you think?
Not a practice, but a game. We got guys missing games, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. But honestly, I'm really all for load management in this regard. If I owned a team and I had to invest $200 million in a player, I want to do everything I can to prolong my investment. And the reality is we've got our stars playing at unprecedented lifts at higher levels later in their careers. So I'm all for doing what we can to prolong the careers of our very best players.
And Hayward gets it to go.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Lee bounce pass. Here's Bay. That's tipped. Lee with the steal. Here's Drew. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
I like the activity there, keeping the ball alive and creating some second chance buckets.
Lee against Hayward. Bay wide open and he fires. Hayward grabs the board. It's deflected. That one drops and he's now 2 for 5.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
The shot by Nash, no good. Grant, right side. Passes it to Bay. Lee kicks to Bay. With the drive. Grant trying to break free. Bay, no good. Lee against Hayward. Looking to end his cold spell. No good from Lee.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Grant goes in, and it's good for 2.
And the commitment from Grant on the drive to the rim, I mean, he's absolutely ferocious, relentless in how he attacks the rim.
Awaiting. Thanks. It's your Pistons mascot. All right. Look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get back for your Pistons dance show. Coming onto the floor for the away team.
Hayward against Lee. There's the pass to Wall. Six on the shot clock. The teardrop falls in.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And typically, he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Hayward against Lee. It's hauled in by Lyles. And the Pistons with possession here. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Now here's Lee. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. We're at the end of the first quarter, and what a blowout already in this one. Delivering the blowout. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
And here's Grant. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And Detroit looking at who they've got. Bay and Grant are the forwards. Jackson is out there with Lee. And it's Lyles in at the 5 spot. 4 on the clock. Takes the 13-footer. Misses off the left iron. Hayward on the wing, covered by Lee. Hayward can hit. Hayward's gone 1 of 3 on the night. And here's the fast break. Finished off the break. Hayward's got 5 points so far.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Now here's Bay. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. On On the wing, Jackson, covered by Wall. 5 to shoot. Jackson misses.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And Sadiq Bey picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Pistons making a change here. Olynyk's checked in. Here's Drew. Kicks it to Humphries. Pass to Hayward. Shot clock at 5. And that one is off. And the Pistons now going the other way. Ball against Jackson. To the right side. Grant against Humphries. And another turnover here by Detroit. No points yet here in the second quarter for them. Cunningham, he's checked in for Frank Jackson.
Your Pistons, Cade Cunningham.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Now Wall. There's the dish to Hayward. Poked away. Olynyk with it. Now defended by Hayward. To the inside. Grant. And the shot goes in. Grant's got his second basket of the game.
And Grant really embraces contact, relishes it, as a matter of fact. He has no fear going to the rim or going into a shot.
Now here is Humphries. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. It's hauled in by Lyles.
Fadeaway was the right shot there because he got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
Grant kicks to Lee. Back to Grant. Shot clock at 6. Out to Lee. Over Hayward. And the shot is long.
You look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
All with it. Now defended by Cunningham. Wall against Olynyk. From 11 feet away, they grab their own miss. Drew gets the bucket. Drew's got 6.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Pass to Humphries. He feeds it to Wall. Doesn't go that time. The Pistons go the other way with it. The inside, defended by Hayward. No good from Lee. Grant against Humphries. Feeds it to Olynyk. All with it. Down low. Aldama. It's deflected. They get it back. And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Pistons. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, that's just good basketball there by Grant. Moving the ball to the wide open man and getting an assist out of it.
What I really love about Jeremy Grant is his work ethic. He's really put in time to improve his scoring.
Specifically, his jump shot. For a while, he didn't have the consistent 3-ball. Now, you got to at least honor it.
Now, here's Cunningham. Passes to Olynyk. Over the Wall. And Olynyk at the basket on the assist by Cunningham.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Hayward the bounce pass. Here's Wall. It's hauled in by Lyles. Lyles got his 4th rebound in this one. Now, here's Cunningham. He's covered closely. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on John Wall.
And you can see why Cunningham elicits comparisons to Luka Doncic. Can control the pace of the game, very high basketball IQ, and shows a maturity beyond his years.
That's good from Cunningham. And also like Doncic, Cunningham can put the offense on his back and carry it.
He could put up 50-plus numerous times in his career because he has deep range, can break down defenders off the dribble, and if you run 2 at him, he will immediately find the open man.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Stewart's checked in for Trey Lyles, and Diallo subbed in for Lee. And so Cunningham nails both of them. And competition is at the root of all sports. Certainly sometimes, things get chippy. And as a player, Greg, how do you handle that aspect when emotions and physicality get going?
Kevin, you're always taught to control your emotions, but easier said than done. And in reality, sometimes you have to man up. You have to let it be known that you're not going to accept things, and at the same time, you got to be smart. So the goal is to beat the other team, not literally.
Rejected by Gonzalez. Nash right side. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. Nash has got 8.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
The pass to Grant. And here's Cunningham. Pass to Olynyk. Just 5 on the clock. And it's the machine with the foul. That's his first foul. Gonzalez against Stewart. Pass to Diallo. Rejected by Gonzalez, and they're able to recover. And they get it back. They recover it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here's Speedy. 8 points for him. Over to the left wing. The machine, and he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a 3-point attempt.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them free at the line.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Shots.
That's good from Cunningham. Bays checked in for Detroit. And he's good on the second.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
Now here's Lee. He has 5. Passes it to Speedy. Shot from 12. Hits the front of the rim and out. And the Pistons with possession. Now here's Cunningham. He has 7. Now Diallo. Clock at 4. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And the Pistons making a change here. Jackson's checked in.
Frank Jackson.
Here's Speedy. 8 points for him. Outside Gonzalez. The pass to Nash. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Jackson.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Pass to Bay. Six to shoot. Here's the machine. 6 points for him. He has a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, the number of female officials in the NBA has grown in recent years. Commissioner Adam Silver said we've expanded our pipeline to greatly increase the pool of potential hires. And we've seen encouraging results. There's no reason why we shouldn't have more women as officials, coaches, and basketball executives in our league. Kevin?
Thank you, D.A.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
One-on-one here, and a wide-open look for Lee. The three-pointer is right on target. Lee's got 6 points in the quarter.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
Boy, there's not much defense available once a steal is made. That's the best time to attack on the break.
Now, here's Stewart. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Bay against Nash. Fader on the way. And nothing but hair on that one. Here's Speedy. Offensive rebound. Gonzalez. That's good. Gonzalez has got 15 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Now, here's Cunningham. He has 7.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
And he has been really good here at the free throw line in the first half.
What I like is he's done a great job of getting to the line, setting himself up for those free shots.
Two.
And the first one drops. And so Cunningham nails both of them. 1:56 left here in the second. Garnett with it. Nash outside. Here's the machine, and that one is hammered home.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Now, here's Cunningham. He's got 9. Pass to Stewart. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Clock at 2. Bay. And the 3 off target.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing but falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here. And, you know, we can't measure Hart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
Now, here's Cunningham. Oh, that's blocked. And they'll get another chance. And the shot goes in. And here's Garnett. 41 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Kicks it to Lee. Puts up a three. Rebounded by the Pistons. Cunningham's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
It's blocked. Garnett outside. And it's Nash in the corner. Here's Drew. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Drew's got 6 points in the quarter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Delivering the blowout. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Checking out the visiting team. Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
They scored very effectively. With the exceptional ball movement and play calling, they were able to exploit multiple weaknesses in the defense. They've got to feel good about themselves running out to a huge lead.
And Shaq, how about what you saw from the Pistons?
Well, they were playing like it was Christmas, right? Giving up a lot of turnovers. There's no excuses for the turnover numbers, sloppy ball handling. They looked out of control, and the execution was all over the place.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We're seeing a tremendous game for Mr. Perfect.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
And you know what, guys? I think it starts with having a body on him every time a shot goes up. I mean, they've got to do a better job boxing out.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. We've got Lee. Nash is out there with the machine. Then it's Drew, and it's Speedy in at the point guard. Now, here's Cunningham. Pass to Diallo. 6 on the shot clock. A slam dunk by Diallo.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Now here's Lee. Good on the three-point shot. Lee's got 14.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Cunningham passes to Stewart. To the paint. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
And good that time. 10 points for the machine.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Now here's Nash. Following the miss by Cade Cunningham.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Speedy's gone 3 of 6 in his three-point shooting tonight. Jackson kicks to Olynyk. Knocked away. Near the three-point line, it's Nash. And good. He got the English that time as it falls. 12 points for him.
Everything working for him out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
And there's the pass to Diallo. He dishes it to Cunningham. 5 on the clock. To stop the run, and it's blocked. Pass to the machine from 11 feet away, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to Cunningham. Looking to get it going. No good that time.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Now, here's Cunningham. 11 points in the game. Now, Diallo. And it's denied. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
A different look here for Detroit. Grant, he's checked in for Diallo. Saban Lee's subbed in for Cunningham. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Lee outside. Passes it to Grant. Back to Lee. Floats it up for Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
Boy, take a look at the hops of Grant. I mean, really getting up and sending a message with that alley-oop.
Speedy the pass to Nash. Here's Gonzalez. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle. And now a three-point play chance here for him.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Lyles checked in for Olynyk. The Pistons on offense.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Lyles against Lee. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You two.
They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And, guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operator.
And he makes that one.
Guys, they're just getting outworked. I mean, plain and simple. It's got to be more of a collective effort to secure that backcourt.
Yeah, and when you take a look at the stat sheet, they've got to do something to cut down on these second chance points. Box out and get to the defensive board.
Now here's Jackson. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Back to Lee. Shot clock at 6. No good on the triple. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Offensive rebound. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's his first trip to the line.
For your Pistons, Isaiah Stewart.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. Good on both. Here's Speedy. He's got 11. The 9-footer's on the mark. Speedy's got 13.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Lee finds Grant. And it's on a bound to the Pistons as Detroit retains possession. Bays checked in for the Pistons.
For your Pistons, Sadiq Bey.
So it's the Pistons now. Grant surveying the D. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it go. And that one hits back iron. Bay's gotten just 1 of 7 of his shots to go. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Stolen by Grant. Here's the break. Here's Lee. Rejected by Gonzalez. And they'll keep possession. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. Here's Lee. Bey with it. Pocket 6. Second shot opportunity. And the rebound goes to Nash. Nash has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Now the pass to Speedy. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. Nash has got 4 assists now tonight.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Pass to Bey. Top of the key. And too long on the shot.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
Gonzalez, that's good.
And you can see the second chance points now starting to be a major factor.
Well, I tell you what, offensive rebounding is really an important statistic. Maybe undervalued a bit, but those extra possessions really do help.
Outside for Jackson. Over Nash. Nash with the block.
Trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
That is not possible. What we just... is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
And now let's revisit that exceptional Mobile One block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Off the mark, and the drought continues.
This is definitely a day he'd like to forget. He just hasn't had the energy or the intensity to get it done out there. He's still scoreless.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
Now here's Lee. Back to Wiles. Here's Bey. Off the left rim and out. Here's Gonzalez. Bangs home the trifecta. Gonzalez has got 12 points here in the second half.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Pass to Grant. Back to Jackson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Pistons have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
That's good from Jackson. John Wall's checked in for Speedy. And so Jackson nails both of them.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Now here's Bay. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. So for the Pistons, Diallo comes in for Frank Jackson. And it's Cunningham in for Lee. Bay hits them both. And here's Nash. He's got 14. He kicks it to Wall. Back to Nash. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. Wall's got 3 assists in the game.
A true leader on and off the floor. Wall is a super charitable guy.
No doubt about it, G.A. I mean, he raised money for rent assistance. He donated N95 masks and meals to hospitals, and that was done just in the last year or so. Very, very outgoing with his generosity.
Passes it to Nash. Takes a 3. Rebounded by the Pistons. Now here's Bay. Grant at the elbow. Shoots over Gonzalez. And they recover it. Wiles kicks to Bay. Just 4 to shoot. And Sadiq Bey picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Olenek, he's checked in for Wiles. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Good on the triple.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Now, here's Cunningham. 11 points in the game. No good from 11 feet.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
Here's Olynyk. The pass to Diallo. Will it go? And he's good on the 3-ball. Diallo's got 5 points now this quarter.
Not a bunch of energy from the defense, which is why he was free to knock that down.
40 seconds left to play in the third. Left side, Wall. To the middle. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. Wall's got 6 points.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Now here's Bay over Nash. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter.
And here's Wall outside. No good. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. Delivering the blowout. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the 4th quarter. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got Kelly Olynyk, and it's Livers in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Detroit right now. And it's Nash in the corner. No good on the 3. Here's Magruder, defended by Hayward. Fast break, here they come. Rips down the breakaway slam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And it's Livers missing. Nash with no one around. Gets a very good look and converts. Nash has got 12 points in just the second half. 4th quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. And in this era of player empowerment, Clark, do you think star players have ever had more leverage than they do today?
No question they have not. With social media, the platforms players have been able to build, the following the NBA has, not just domestically but globally, all of that has converged to give players a significant amount of power. And not to discount the fact that players are more aware and educated in so many of the business aspects of the game than I've ever seen them, and that's an encouraging sign from my perspective.
Detroit making a switch here. Stewart's checked in. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. They get a hand on it, and the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You too.
Knocked loose. Now Lee, Nash outside.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the latter.
And Hayes kicks to Magruder. Here's Stewart. 5 to shoot. Pass to Hayes. There's another block, making his presence felt on this end.
He's holding down the fort, anchoring the defense.
Here is Hayward, following the bucket by the Pistons. Nash outside. Jacks up a 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Nash has got 8 points here in this quarter.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
He's with it, guarded now by Nash. Stewart, and the dunk by Stewart.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Hayward looking around. Pass to Nash. Here's the three. Buries the long-range jumper. Nash has got 31 points.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
The tray connects from three-point range. Nash has got 34 points. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Hayes up top, covered by Lee. Hayes in the post. He's against Lee. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball, in rhythm.
Hayward with the ball. Nash outside. And there's the foul. It's on Rodney Magruder. That's his first foul. Clark, you know, road teams accustomed to hostile crowds, but it can go too far. Players have been very vocal, saying, respect the game, and then respect us as human beings as well.
And, Kevin, I couldn't say it any better. It's that simple. It's not complicated. The right to say anything you want doesn't come with the purchase of a ticket. I think human dignity, common courtesy, and respect supersedes whatever feelings you might have about a particular team or player and overrides whatever price you paid for your ticket.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And, guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Now here's Hayes. He couldn't stay in bounds, and that's going to be a turnover. Please check in for Carter. Here's Speedy. Dishes to Nash. Lee trying to get open. Nash's shot is in. Nash has got 37.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
Here's Magruder. To the left wing. 6 to shoot. Here's Livers. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And now here's Lee. The fast break opportunity. Gonzalez's shot is off. The Pistons on offense. Down low, here's Stewart, and the dunk by Stewart.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Great positioning on the putback.
Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Back to Hayes. To the inside. And Stewart gets it to go. Stewart's got 6 here in this quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
No one covering. And it's now 22 points for the Machine.
He's starting to feel it. He's in a groove here in the second half.
Hayes the pass to Chavez, and he lays it straight in.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Fires from the corner. Good as the jump shot falls. The Machine's got 24 points.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
4 on 3 as they bring it up. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Now, here's Stewart. And Hayes kicks to Stewart. Back to Hayes. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Livers. No good from outside. From deep. Another shot. Count it. Good. Nash has got 39.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
And here's Hayes. And for the first time in 2021, Clark, we had the full play-in tournament featuring the 7 through 10 seeds. What'd you think of the new format?
I really enjoyed it. I mean, again, part of it was we're coming out of a pandemic, and so we're starving for all things sports, and this added another level of excitement to, I think, the best game in the world, NBA basketball. You had Steph against LeBron and AD, so I think it was a pretty awesome result overall.
Now here's Hayes. Passes to Stewart. Got a piece of it. Lee outside. Nash outside. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
The pass to Stewart. And Detroit with another turnover here. The Pistons making a change here. Lyles checked in.
Trey Lyles.
Guys, they're in a really nice roll here.
Yeah, just haven't wasted any opportunities.
Offensive rebound. Here's Gonzalez. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And able to pad his stats a little bit there on that play. The board and the bucket.
And you know, Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff, too. My goodness.
Hard work on the offensive glass always does that. I mean, his fans will remember the dunk, but the coaches love the rebound.
Here's Livers. No good off the front iron.
He is 0 for his last however many this quarter, guys. Might need to get him out and let him settle down a bit here.
Here's Speedy. That's another rebound. He hauls in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass. And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Now here's Hayes. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Speedy. Pass to Gonzalez. Even with the offensive explosion we saw last year, Clark, there were some elite defensive teams. Which team do you think has the toughest D in the NBA right now?
Well, I think you could lean towards the Sixers for what I evaluate. I mean, they had 2 Defensive Player of the Year candidates last season in Embiid and Simmons is as versatile and tough a defender as there is in the league. They set the tone for the rest of the team, and you can't discount the Golden State Warriors either. When you've got a guy like Draymond Green and other good defenders with him, that team can be pretty stingy defensively too.
Now here's Lee. There's the three. Sinks the three-pointer. Lee's got 6 in the quarter.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Passes it to Chavez. Here's Livers, defended by Nash. To the wing on the left. 5 on the clock. Magruder passes to Livers. Rejected by Gonzalez. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Here's Speedy. Inside. And that one is stuffed right through.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Here's Livers. Now here's Hayes to stop the drought, and it's blocked. Here's Speedy. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Tries from 10, and it's good off the glass. Here's Hayes. There's the pass to Chavez. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
At the line for your Pistons.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Both shots good from the stripe. The visitors with the ball. Now Nash. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.